welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Hannah and I am a 26-year-old married mum to two. I've got a 2-year-old little boy and a 4-year-old little girl. We also have a border collie and 2 cats, and I just thought I'd put it in there. There's 7 of us in this household. My husband is currently taking my daughter to school. Riley's chilling watching Thomas the Tank Engine. Daddy smells. But yeah, I thought we're going to do a few jobs today. I need to clean upstairs. I need to do the bathrooms again. I've kind of left them. I'm also going to make some freezer lasagnas. I'm going to make 3, hopefully. I've got 2 packets of mince. I put beans in. It just tastes amazing. It tasted so creamy last time. I don't know whether it's because I put loads of cheese in the cheese sauce, but the beans tasted amazing, and it spreads it a bit further. I do put some of these, or I'll probably use the majority of these, to be honest, just because I want to spread it out for 3 meals. So you need milk, you need your jar sauce, you need your bits and pieces to make a cheese sauce. I always make a homemade cheese sauce, but yeah, let's get the mince in to cook. Hello guys, I feel like I'm always doing voiceovers, but I just like doing voiceovers. And I feel like it's just better than hearing me children scream at each other in the background, or hearing Riley scream at whoever in the background. Anyway, I'm so glad I got these done. We have 5 freezer meals, or had 5 freezer meals. We had the lasagna tonight. This clip of the lasagnas I did yesterday. I did cut myself on the bean tin. I did put plaster on, don't worry guys. But yeah, I did this yesterday. This lasagna thingamajiggy. And yeah, we had a lasagna for tea tonight, and it was delicious. Ow, I have one of them nose strip things on. Oh my god, that hurt so much. Yeah, we had one for tea tonight. The kids absolutely loved it. They wolfed it down, even though it had the veg in and things like that. I was trying to explain to them that, yeah, the veg may not taste that great by itself, but if you eat it with the mince and with the sauce and with the pasta and with the cheese, it will taste banging. And they did that, and they were like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. And then they ate it all. They had 2 portions. Riley had his 2 portions, and he even had a bit of Isabella's, and Isabella had 2 portions as well. And that's like unheard of for Isabella to have 2 portions. I feel like I'm very quiet. I don't know why I'm so quiet. Maybe I just need to get closer to the mic. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the lasagna in this house. Everyone in this house loves a good lasagna, and putting the beans and stuff in it just makes it taste so good. I know that's not your typical lasagna filling, but with the cost of well, it's not even the cost of living no more. It's just the cost of surviving, because I don't think it's going to get any better. You just got to spread your food out as far as it will go. And just putting beans and veg and things like that in. I think the beans are like, what, 22p a tin or 25p a tin or something like that. I don't really know. And I mean, like, I used what, a third or a quarter of the bag of veg. I think they're like £1 a bag of veg. So that's like 33. So you know what I mean? You're just bulking it out for not much more pennies, to be honest with you. But yeah. So I got 3 lasagnas out of this. And it's so nice. We are just obsessed with lasagna in this house. I don't know what it is, but that's just something I know the kids will just eat all of it and not be fussy, and it just makes me happy knowing that it's just something the kids will eat. I've completely lost my train of thought. That's something I was going to talk to you guys about. I know I was going to do a video about my New Year's resolutions, but I feel like I'm not going to do a whole video because I don't have much this year. I'm not putting a massive strain on myself and wanting to do all these kind of different things. I feel like as long as I'm happy and my family are happy and healthy and doing what they need to be doing, then that's the priority. Obviously, we do have a couple of things that we would like to do. Obviously travelling a little bit is one of them things, and obviously we're going to Paris, and we're also going to Cornwall this year. As of the 10th of January, which is the day that I'm making this voiceover and the day that I will be posting this video, 2025 that is, we have Paris, we obviously have Disneyland booked, and we have Cornwall booked. They're both booked and paid for. I don't think we have any plans to go anywhere else. Obviously that may change if I can find a good deal somewhere or something. Then I don't know. But yeah, we just want to travel, save, not spend money on pointless stuff that we don't really need. I really want to save some money. I'm not going to say how much because I don't know if money's a bit of a thingy subject for people. So I'm not going to say how much, but we do want to save some money. Like to have like an emergency fund, and things like that. I would like to have probably I want to start off with like 1 month emergency fund, and maybe get it up to like 2 or 3 months, and just see how things go with that. Probably pay off as much as the loan we had to take out to pay the car off as we can, because if you guys, I can't remember if I told you guys, but we got royally screwed over with the car finance. So obviously we want to try and make headway with that loan we had to take out to pay that off. And probably just like using stuff we've got, like like making sure like there's food in the cupboard, we're using that up before we go buying stuff, or if we've got shampoo and conditioner, body wash, all that kind of stuff, just using all that up before we go out and spend more money. I love this. Jamie giving me a cuddle, bless him. So we've got 3 lasagnas. We'll probably have one tonight for just like an easy tea. It depends what Jamie's feeling like. If he fancies it, we'll have it. And then 2 to go into the freezer. So I mean, that's another 2 meals, another 3 nights tea sorted. But yeah, these are done, and we're now going to move on to the next thing we've got to do. Yeah, just what was I saying? Yeah, just using up what we've got. Like I said, with food or with like deodorant or shampoo, conditioner, body wash, body lotions. Just things like that. Like clothes, not buying. I know we are going to get some new clothes for Disneyland, but just instead of going out and buying loads of new clothes, just buying a couple of bits just so we can use the clothes we have, or just things like that. I want to do under consumption this year because I feel like there's so much overconsumption, and obviously I know a lot of people, if that's your vibe, you want to have 15,000 lotions and potions in your shower. I've seen some videos where there's like, especially on TikTok, and people are like showing their showers, and their shower tile walls are like just jam packed with like them stick on shelves, and they've got like tree hut scrubs. I think that's something in America, I don't really know, but they're just like body scrubs, I think, and they've got like every kind of scent and kind, and yeah, I mean, I'm happy for you if that makes you happy, but I feel like for me this year I'm just all about under consumption, using what we've got. If we don't need it, don't use it. Kids have grown out of it. Kids don't play with it. Pass it on, donate it, pop it in the clothing bins at the shops or whatever there is. Giving it away, binning it if it's broken. You know what I mean? Just living a more simplistic life, because I feel like everything now is how much I spent at, I don't know, and they spend like thousands, or they've got like literally thousands of pounds or dollars worth of like makeup or shoes, or you know what I mean, and it's just this. Yeah, so this year, obviously if that's what makes you happy, that makes you happy, but for me this year we're just focusing on under consumption, using what we have, donating what we don't need, and yeah, just using that money that we would spend, because you'd spend like £1 here, £1 there, a fiver there, tenner there, you know what I mean? And you think at the time like, oh, that's not much, but before you know it, it's added up, and you've spent £500-600 on just pointless stuff that you probably didn't need to spend. But so we're just going to be a bit more mindful, I think, on what we spend, and what we're using and things like that. And yeah, so I don't think we have very much. That's basically it, to be honest with you. There's really not much that we are having like a resolution for this year. We never really do them, or I do them. I never really kind of stick to them. But I'm hoping this year again we're gonna have a low spend. and yeah, we'll see how we'll do, because obviously next year we would like to take the kids to Disneyland for Halloween. So obviously if we have a good low spend this year, then obviously we're more likely be able to do that next year. And yeah, that's just something we would like to do. To be honest, I think when we have our mind set on doing something, there's not much that like will deter us from doing it. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it for our resolutions. I know everyone obviously has different ones. If you have, if you set yourself a resolution, I would love to hear about it. Are you going to have a low spend, or I see people do no spends, and I try and do no spends, but it never really works out, because I feel like they always need something, milk or bread or nappies, or you know what I mean. There's always something that's needed. But but yeah, changing the subject. I'm glad I went through these boxes, because the kids had so much stuff that they just won't use, never used. It just gets thrown about, or they're too young for, or it's broken, or I mean, it's still in packaging, things like that. So I'm so glad I've gone through all of this. The kids have so many colouring notebooks. They do not need another notebook. They've got Halloween, Christmas, Spider-Man, just regular plain paper notebooks. Stickers. I found so many stickers just dotted about everywhere. So they've got all them that they can have as well. But yeah, I just seem to accumulate so many like just little knick-knacky bits. And me and Jamie had the conversation the other day of like, because I tend to keep every kind of piece of colouring or painting or whatever that Isabella has brought home from like school or nursery or she's done at home. And Jamie was like, do we, because she's come home with literally just pieces of paper with pom-poms stuck to it, or like lollipop sticks just stuck to a piece of paper. There's no drawing or writing or nothing on it. It's literally just pom-poms, or they're even just sellotaped on, you know what I mean? We're like, do we keep these? Do we bin these? I'm like, I know that's such a big thing, in it. Like, I've seen again on TikTok, it's like we listen, we don't judge, and it's like people getting rid of some of the kids' drawings. And obviously, if it's like a proper drawing and she's drawn a house, or she's written something nice, or you know what I mean, I keep it and I put it in their little folder. But I mean, when it's just, do you really keep it if it's just a few pom poms stuck to a piece of paper? You know what I mean? So I did get rid of them from from these drawers. Um, but yeah, they've still got their lollipop sticks they've had for ages, and they haven't even opened them or used them, to be honest with you. But like these Play-Dohs as well. The kids have had these Play-Dohs for, I want to say 2 years now, and they're still going really strong. I mean, as long as you pop the lid back on. I mean, most of the colours are not the colour of the lid anymore, but I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I thought I'd be one of them mums to be like, no, I give them a little bit of each colour, and then once they're done with it, it'll go in the bin or whatever. But I'm really not that fussed, turns out. I'm just, as long as they're playing with them, I don't mind. I mean, it's money well spent as long as they're playing with them and they're not just left in there, or, things like that. But yeah, I'm glad it's all done. Hoovering up all the bits that got all over the floor, and then we're done, guys. See me in here, but this is all the stuff I'm getting rid of, because the kids have it's just rubbish, or the kids have just stuck stickers all in it all, and they just don't use it or whatever. But yeah, I don't think that's too bad of a clear out. Loads of space now for them to get some more stuff, and actually can see and use the stuff they've got. So I'll take that as a win. That is it. Apologies for my hair. It's crazy. It always is when it's freshly washed. It's still so short, so it just kind of all comes out of me. But that's fine. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one for more of the same. Bye, guys.